Final score here at the Boldmere Community Stadium. Boldmere St Michael's 1, Coventry Sphinx 2. We're here with joint manager Shaun Thomas. Tomo, I'm quickly running out of superlatives to describe this run. 4 wins out of 5. Is that relegation fears now in the past?
No, definitely not. We're not silly. Somebody's going to hit some form. We've hit our little bit of form. We know that form comes and goes. So we will just keep plugging away week by week. But in terms of the run that they've put together, really pleased with them, really proud of them, and yeah, pretty decent performance today all in general. I would say much more controlled in our approach than what we had on Tuesday night, which was a bit of a basketball game with it mostly going towards our goal. So over the moon, brilliant last minute goal, and it gives the opposition limited time to get back into it, so we'll take them all day long.
It's been a bit of a tough time for Idris, hasn't it? He's not got a lot of game time. He was substituted as a substitute on Tuesday night. It's got to be a real game changer for Idris to get another late goal like the one he got against Kausa.
Yeah, he's a bit of an enigma. I don't know if he listens to these, but he's caught the train over today because he's a little bit late on asking for a lift. He's turned up 10-3, come on, and scored the winner. So I suppose that's a little bit of a non-league, little fairy tale, isn't it? And I guess it's why we love the game. But he's obviously a young man who's recently moved to the country. We're trying to help him. We're trying to develop him as a non-league football player because he's got really good academy and professional football in European countries behind him. So there's a really good player in there. The lads are warming to him. He's sort of understanding what we want from him, and he's played really well when he come on. To be fair, he's athletic. Just needs to learn a little bit how we want him to play that central midfielder position. But brilliant goal for him, over the moon for him. So.
Well, today was a bit of a unique game in terms of the run that we've had. Out of the 4 wins from the last 5, this is the first time we've actually had to come from behind to win a game. Is it a testament to the lads that we're not complacent? We don't just go and try and race into the distance. We're still willing to fight from behind to get these wins.
Yeah, definitely. And again, it's amazing, isn't it, where you can't buy a win for love nor money at some points, and then there's times when you nick a last minute winner, and on another day we would have drew that game, or but I think we were fairly comfy, and I think we started well again. Their goal, they will say, was a good goal. They opened us up pretty well from the left hand side, and then the cross was really good. But we got ourselves back into the game quickly, which I think was really important. And then second half, I think we had a lot of control. Not necessarily loads of clear-cut chances, but I always felt like we looked a little bit more likely, other than their long throw. And yeah, you work hard, you get good things happen to you, don't you? So a little bit luck Tuesday night, but I think we were. If you're going to put it on who deserved to maybe pick up those 3 points, who were pushing a little bit more, I'd say it was us in those final 10-15 minutes.
Well, Boldmere took the lead through Ben George, but it was another fullback for us who got the equalising goal. A rare goal for Finley Short, taken just as well as the Boldmere strike before him.
Definitely, yeah. I love Finn. Like, I can't say a bad word about Finley. He actually, as you know, we come out the side for 2 games. Nothing to do with his performance, just that we can only pick 11 players, and he's come back in and he's been excellent. And I mean, every team will say we're at that stage in the season, but we were really square peg round holes. Got 2, 3, 4 maybe people at home, and we picked up a couple of injuries along the way today. So the resilience and the belief and the lads that came on and the lads that started all added together to make a pretty good performance. So yeah, really pleased for Finley.
Well, I know on the injuries, I mean, obviously the only downside with a 3G pitch is it can be bloody hard to fall on. We saw that with Lewis Guest with the knee injury, and also Luke Shear with what appears to be a hamstring strain, and a little bit of an injury worry for Rowan Nui as well. Can you give us an update on the lads who came off?
Yeah, just like what you said. So I think Guesty's got his foot caught, and obviously the initial fears is that he's done his knee ligaments, his ACL, but. And I mean, we're no experts, so he needs to have a further check, don't get me wrong, but he's walked off and he's been okay to sit on the bench rather than him having to go straight to hospital. Rowan's took a knock. He's obviously got back up and managed to run it off, but again, young man that's been on about a 3-week holiday, just getting back into the swing of things. Luke's come in, not played a lot of football, was his first start today, and possibly the accumulation of coming on really early on Tuesday and today as well. And then you've got Cal who's his hip, and he's just soldiered through like Cal always does. So the 2 pitches that we played on, well, Saturday, Tuesday were obviously heavy grass pitches, not much grass on the pitch on Tuesday, and then coming onto the hard 3G where your feet can get caught underneath you. They've done amazingly well, and we don't want this run to end. We don't want the momentum to go. So we're hoping that we get the full quota back next week and we can push on again.
Well, after the, I believe it was the Bedworth game, we were asking, can Sphinx make it 3 wins in a row at Setford for the first time in history? We've got another chance to do that against AFC Rushden Dons on Saturday, who will have fresher legs after their game against Quorn was called off. But that momentum from the late victory, the feeling that we've got right now, is that just as good as fresh legs?
Definitely, and it becomes intoxicating, doesn't it? Winning. And so hoping that they feel proud of themselves. The performance was good. I'd say better, more controlled than Tuesday night. I think Rushden will come to us and they will have one to get over us, because we've most probably gone there and we'll say it's a great away performance, but they'll feel like they were really unlucky not to get something. So we know we have to be better. We were better today, we will be better Saturday next week. And look, the 90 minutes, sometimes you need luck, a bit of luck, sometimes you need something to just fall to you, or you can dominate games, and we'll be giving it our best shot to try and get those 3 wins on the bounce. But yeah, the form's good. Long may it continue. There's a lot of football still left to be played, and when that form possibly drops off, it's all about finding that bit of character and that bit of resilience when we're not, when we're possibly not picking up results, to see how we finish this season strongly.
Well, let's hope that form is nowhere near dropping off. We can't wait for another fixture next week. This week's going to go very, very quickly. We hope. Tomo, thanks for your time. Congratulations on another win.
Yeah, long may it continue, Cookie.